Hi there guys, this is Nicole with Fields of Grace, and today I'm going to talk with you about using straw in your garden beds. Now, I am in Zone 5, so I'm in Iowa, and it is May 10th. So, as you can see in my garden beds, I have already used some straw mulch, just a little bit, for my early spring planting crops. And I'm going to share with you guys, I think 5 reasons maybe why it's a really good idea to use straw, the benefits of using straw in your garden beds. And the first one is, well, first of all, you guys, this is natural, it's organic, so it's good for your crops, it's good for your dirt, it's not going to hurt anything in your gardens. And the second reason that I really like to use it, you guys, is because it helps protect your crops overnight when those temperatures still get kind of low and chilly, on the nights when we think we're going to have a frost. As you can see, I kind of have it scooped up on the sides here, and I have a pile here, because when it's warm out, I leave my plants exposed, but on the nights when it's going to have good frost, like we're going to have probably this week, or pretty darn close to frost, a couple of chilly nights coming up, what I do is I take the straw and I cover up my plants, you guys. And then, so you will cover them as such until they're mostly covered, and that will protect them overnight from the cold temperatures, which is really nice. And then if it's going to be cold and cruddy for a couple of days, I'll leave them covered. They grow just fine. Your plants will grow just fine with it on top of them, because you're not making a heavy layer, it's just a nice light layer. And then, yeah, so it protects your crops overnight in the chilly weather. So that's 2 reasons. And then I also like to use it because it puts nitrogen back into your soil, which is also lovely because it helps the vitamins and the natural state of your dirt to be best for your plants. And then I also like to use the straw, you guys, because it will protect your crops, your top level of soil here. If you get heavy rains or a lot of wind, like where I am, it's very windy, it kind of protects the top layer of your soil from eroding away due to wind and rain, which is also really nice. I really like it for that. And then also in the summer, you guys, it can get really hot, like really, really hot. And so it helps me keep my garden boxes moist. It keeps them from drying out too much. Sometimes we get busy in the summer, we have vacations, or we're just going to be gone for a few days. And so when I water them really, really good, and we're not going to get any rain, you guys, putting a nice good layer of the straw around your growing plants helps keep the moisture in the dirt. It keeps it from being evaporated, which is fantastic. Let's see here. What other reasons are there for using straw? I think I covered them, guys. We got that it's organic. It helps the nitrogen levels in your dirt. Oh yes, that's what I was trying to think of. Weeds, y'all. I think this might be one of my favorite reasons to use straw. It is dandelion haven out here, as you can see. We have to treat our lawn to prevent dandelions from taking over and all the other field weeds that can just blow in and grow. So the straw, actually, if you put down a nice layer, once your plants are established and they're growing, you put the straw down, a nice good layer, and it prevents the weeds from growing up, you guys. It's fantastic for weed prevention. Let me come around here and show you. So these are like cut flower beds. And right now, since these are fresh beds, there's nothing growing. We don't really have weeds. There's a few blades of grass. But here in a few short weeks, those dandelions are going to be blowing on in here and trying to grow. And so I will be putting down my straw, hay, mulch on here once all of my pretty little, you can see them here, they're kind of trying to grow. Where'd they go? There's one. There's one. Once they're growing, I'll put that down, and that will help keep the weed levels down in my flower beds, which is fantastic, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed these 5 quick good uses for using straw hay in your gardens. I hope that helps you to keep your gardens growing healthy and vibrant. And where I got my big old bag of straw from, I'll go show it to you again. I got it from Tyson's. It's a huge bag. I have 2 raised garden beds plus 2 flower beds behind them and a 3rd garden bed that's new. And last year I barely used a 1/3 of the bag. And I replenished the straw in my gardens maybe like once a month in June, July, and August. So that works out pretty well. And yeah, let me show it to you. So this is my big old bag. It's 2.5 cubic feet of the Easy Straw mulch. Oh, I guess it has tack in it too. But again, it really helps your plants grow, protects them from weeds, from drought, from erosion, adds some nutrients back into your garden dirt. It's also safe for pets and kids, guys. My daughter loves to help garden, and we have 2 dogs. One dog who likes to hop into my garden beds on occasion. So that's really nice that it's safe for our kids and our pets as well. If you use straw in your garden, let me know how it works for you. And if you got any questions, leave them in the comments below, guys, and we'll see you next time.